Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours truly. Well, this morning I'm doing my normal scrolling through sports and through the news channels. And on one of the news channels, they were talking about Gwyneth Paltrow and her lawsuit from the skiing accident I guess she had at Deer Valley. And I'm thinking, yeah, Deer Valley got some pretty narrow runs. And I was thinking about my experience at at Deer Valley. I had a friend named Alan, and he owned a couple of properties up there. So Nicole and I, we went skiing up there. And I had been skiing for a number of years at this point. I was a pretty good skier. I had started skiing with a number of downhill racers, so I was totally into speed. So I'm flying down this run, and at the last minute, this lady is kind of turning from my left, and she comes all the way kind of across, and we crash. And we both go down, and stuff is all over the place. You know, your skiers over here, your goggles over here. And we kind of looked at each other. Are you all right? And she said, yeah, I'm all right. She asked me if I was all right. And we were pretty congenial, you know, as we got our stuff together, kind of chuckled about it. Watch out, you know, be careful. So she leaves, and I think Nicole or Alan came up, and we talked a little bit. Then we take off again. Right before we get to the bottom of the run, I could see this person on my right making this big sweeping turn, and I said, oh, there's no way this person is going to come in front of me, and bam, we hit again. Turns out it's the same girl. And we weren't as congenial this time. It's like, man, you got to watch where you're going, she says to me. And I said, you can't just go across the whole run. You got to look kind of where you're going. I saw you, and you just kept coming. As I said, it wasn't as congenial this time. But it's Deer Valley. Deer Valley is classy. It's a beautiful place. I never went back, mainly because I didn't like the runs. I thought they were real narrow, certainly far narrower than most of the places that I went skiing. But accidents happen skiing. I don't know how you could try to sue anybody for crashes on a ski slope. You see it all the time. I remember the first weekend that I went skiing. I spent the first day at Buttermilk in Aspen. I was with the Kardashians, Chris and Bob, and Nicole and I. So first morning I spent at Buttermilk learning to ski. By the end of the day, I had made it to the top of the hill. The next day, we went to Snowmass. Actually, we were staying in Snowmass. And we went to the Big Burn. The Big Burn is this area they call it the Big Burn. I guess it was a fire years ago. And it's clear. I mean, it's about as clear can be. It is a great place to ski if you're kind of a beginner skier. The problem was, as we're skiing, Bob Kardashian is flying by me, teasing me, come on, and he's, you know, just shooting by me, swinging in front of me and everything. So the second run we did up at the Big Burn, it turns out there is a tree up there. Bob Kardashian hit this tree, and you know, years later, what happened to Sonny Bono, I thought had happened to him just then, because we had to get emergency people to get him off the mountain. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if Bob ever went skiing after that, but he hit the only tree that was on the Big Burn. So skiing, you're gonna have accidents, lawsuits. I don't know how you can. I was watching today. I saw the run that their accident happened on. It was the same run that my accidents happened at Deer Valley. And I don't know how you can, you know, determine whose fault it was. I crashed with the same woman twice on one run. And if you ask me, it was her fault. And I'm sure if you asked her, it was my fault. I'm just saying, it's part of skiing. Take care.